Hey y'all. Hey honey. Let me scoot y'all back a little bit. Give me some space. Like my little pillow. I need to take the tag off. I'll cut it off. Let me get comfortable because we're going to be talking for a while. We are going to be talking for a while. So I might as well get comfortable. Hold on. Okay. I think that's better. Hey y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna just go in. Where do I start? Okay, first of all, today's topic is going to be a juicy one. It's going to be about name a time that you ignored a red flag, but you wish you hadn't. Or how do I reword it? I'm gonna get it right. Name a red flag you ignored, but you wish you hadn't. Okay? So, before we get into the topic, I do want to do a channel update, right? So, first of all, I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank all 480 of my subscribers. Hey, Markia. I want to thank all 480 of my subscribers. A year ago today, I did not have 480 of y'all. So I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for just tapping in with me and liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you're not subscribed already, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and subscribe to join the tribe, okay? Subscribe to join the tribe. I have so many things planned for this channel. I am on the road, or we are on the road to 500. Markia said, I love your style. Hi, thank you, Markia. Where you watching from, girl? Issa, hey, Issa. Where you guys watching from? What city you watching from? Hello, Antonio. Thanks for tapping in. Where you watching from? Drop your city in the comments. So, but yeah, what was I saying? We're basically the channel. Okay, about the channel. So first of all, the channel, it started off like as a vlog channel, and then it kind of, I don't know, my channel's been all over the place, but lately I've really enjoyed talking about like dating, single parenting, dating, that type of stuff, because I mean, it's just one of those topics that I'm passionate about, and a lot of y'all been showing me that y'all can relate. So yeah, so moving forward, those are going to be the type of topics we're going to be talking about: parenting, single parenting, dating, things like that. Okay? So what do you guys think? Like, I've been changing my name of the channel a lot too. Like, I've changed the name so many times. Right now it's currently Millennial Mama, right? But I want to change it to Millennial Love Co. Millennial Love Co. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about that name. And if you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments what you think as well. I did see somebody else with my channel name, they're not really active. They haven't been active in a while, but I'm not really feeling this name, honestly, and I want to change it while it's still early. And being that I'm talking more so about things of like dating, love, and all that good stuff, that's why I want to put or make it Millennial Love Co. So let me know in the comments what y'all think. What else? Also, let me know what other comments. Let me know what other topics y'all want me to cover. Okay. Sheesh. Y'all. Let me know what other topics y'all want me to cover. Any ideas you guys might have, I'm open to consideration. And I just want to keep this thing going, keep it growing. I do have a lot of surprises and giveaways planned for the future, but really for my loyal subscribers, like for my loyal, true subscribers. So make sure y'all liking, commenting, and subscribing. Turn your notification bell on for every time I go live. I said I plan on going live every single day. So that's the plan. I've been going live for the past couple of days, and I just really love talking to y'all. So with all of that said, let's move on to today's topic, girl, or guys, or whatever, whoever watching. Matter of fact, let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments. Drop a pink heart if you're a lady watching this. Drop a blue heart if you're a male watching this. At first, my target audience were women, but I also enjoy, talking to the men too. So shout out to y'all. Y'all all have supported me so much on this channel. So drop a blue heart if you're a male. Drop a pink heart if you are a female watching my channel. And let's just get into it, okay? Let's just get into the topic. So again, the topic is name a red flag that you ignored that you wish you hadn't ignored. Name a red flag that you ignored that you wish you hadn't ignored. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you so much. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the tribe. So name a red flag that you ignored that you wish you hadn't. Well, since y'all taking so long, I'll go, okay? So red flags that I have ignored, and I've ignored these so many times, not even just with the same person, but with, different people. But I'm going to say lying, okay? I'm not going to say like right then and there I've caught people in lies, but once I found out that they were like lying, it wasn't a big lie. So it was kind of like, once I found out it was a lie, it was like, okay, why would you lie about that? Like, but at the same time, it was just like, you know what? Whatever, okay? It wasn't that big of a lie, so I would just forgive them, or I did at least. And so after forgiving them, of course, later down the line, I learned that there were just more lies. Like, I could not trust them for nothing. Like, they would just keep lying and lying and lying and lying and lying. And I didn't know. Like, I didn't always catch the lies. I feel like this light is super bright. I didn't always catch the lies, like, from the beginning. Hold on, let me see something. Okay. I didn't always catch the lies from the beginning, but it was just like, okay, I look at lies like this. Okay, let's say you move into a new house. Let's say the new house is like a new relationship, right? And let's say, it's nice, clean, and nice neighborhood and everything. You checked out the house, you like the house, whatever. So you finally move your stuff in, and then, one day you see like a small little bug. Like, let's say you see like a little ant or something like that, or like a roach or something. But it was just one. It was like one little baby roach. And it was just like, okay, when you seen it, you were like, well, why is this here? But okay, whatever. We're just gonna kill it and we just gonna throw it away. We're gonna keep it moving because I'm loving this house. Like, I don't want to start freaking out. I don't want to start thinking otherwise. So yeah, anyways, so you kill a bug, whatever, you move on. Then next thing you know, you go from seeing one bug to another bug, from one lie to another lie. And then you was just like, okay, why I keep seeing these bugs in my house? Like, why do I, why does this person keep lying about little stuff? It's so easy. Like when you catch them in a small lie, at first it's just like, okay, that's a little white lie. But as time goes on, it's just like, why do you have to lie so much? Like, it's bad. But those are red flags, you guys. Like, especially in the beginning. Like, if you have to lie about stupid stuff like your age, where you work, and just crazy stuff. Like, if you have to lie about stupid stuff like that, like, I can only imagine what else you're gonna lie about. Drop a 100 in the chat if you can feel me, okay? I see 2 of y'all watching, but ain't nobody say nothing. Drop me 100, give me 100 in the chat if you feel what I'm saying. Like, if you gonna lie about little stuff, then I know you're gonna lie about big stuff. Like, and that's like a super, super, super red flag for me. Like, from what I've learned, like, what was the point? Like, I remember somebody, I was on a date. They told me that they were 30 years old, right? But then once we went out on like a couple of dates, and we're just talking about like high school, when we graduated and stuff like that. Cause me, I'm the type of person, like, I'm a curious person. I'm gonna ask questions over and over, but I'm gonna ask questions in like different angles, I'm gonna ask questions in different angles, like from different angles. And I always remember what people say. Like, I keep it in my head, and then I'm gonna turn around and hit you with a question and see if what you're saying is consistent. So once I ask my question, and then I see, like, okay, maybe this person's not lying, or maybe this person is lying, I'm gonna say something about it, right? So I asked this person, I said, how old are you? Okay, they told me they were 30. I said, what year did you graduate from high school? And then they told me the year. And I'm like doing the math in my head. I'm like, the math is not mathing. You told me. Okay, so I'm like, were you held back? Like, and that's embarrassing. Like, who wants to admit that? I mean, no shade to nobody that was held back in school, but who wants to admit that they was held back in school? I'll wait. Nobody, right? Nobody wants to admit that. So they were like, no, I wasn't held back. And I was like, well, you said you were 30, but when I do the math, like, it's not giving 30. It's not giving 30. And so they were like, okay, fine. I'm not 30, I'm 33. Like, you could have just said that. Like, why did you have to lie about being 33? Like, what difference is it between 33 and 30? Like, if you gotta lie about something so small, like, I can only imagine what else you will lie about, right? Drop a 100 in the chat if you feel what I'm saying. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Y'all watching, but y'all not feeling me. If somebody lies about something so small, what makes you think that you could trust them with something big? And that's how I should have thought at the time. But I was a little young. I was like, look, I was probably about 10 years younger, but I was just thinking to myself, like, well, okay, it's a small, whatever. It's just a few years. But it was just so dumb. Like, if you think about it, it's just so stupid. Like, why would you lie about that? So anyways, so yeah, that's one red flag. Like, I wish I didn't ignore. And then later into that relationship, oh my God, that was like the worst. That was the worst heartbreak ever. The worst. I mean, I could laugh at it now, but that was the worst. I mean, the worst. You know how Janae Aiko said the worst? That. The worst. Like, the worst that she was talking about. Man. But just as time goes on, I just learned, like, people, not everybody has the guts to keep it real. They just don't. They just don't. Everybody don't have the guts to keep it real. If you're watching this, let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. What is a red flag that you ignored that you wish you had not ignored? It's 2 of y'all in here. I want to see 2 comments. Let's talk about it. I mean, I already told y'all mine. Let me know yours. Let's go. 2 red flags that you ignored, that you wish you hadn't ignored. Because you know what? When I ignored these red flags, I'm telling y'all, they turned to be, like, this person was like a huge liar. Like a big, 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 big liar. Like, why? Why? Like, why did I let this stuff slide? And you know what they say? When you let people slide, they start skating. That is so true. Like, when you give people the chance to slide, they start skating. Let me move y'all closer. But yeah, y'all, let me know what the red flags are. Spill the tea. Come on. It's a non-judgmental environment. We support each other here. Let me know the red flags. Drop the red flags in the comments. It's 6 of y'all watching. And like this live if you watching. Let me know 6 red flags in the comments right now. Captain Farron, kiss me. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Y'all be so bold. I noticed the people that don't have profile pictures, why y'all are so bold? Y'all have like super courage. Like, y'all have extra courage. I don't even know why I'm talking about super courage. Y'all have a whole lot of courage. Y'all, my hair needs to, I can't wait to go to the I can't wait to go and get my hair done. Cause I don't like how it's looking. But yeah. Let me know in the comments. Y'all not talking tonight. I might delete this. Should I delete this? Let's see. Hey, what's up, Kojo? See, this is one of my, look, Kojo, we had a cool conversation the other day. Let's see, which one? When she leave another guy for you, kept it P. What you mean? That's a red flag when she left another guy. Oh, okay. No, that is a red flag. I don't think I ever experienced that one too, but I think I would have been paranoid. Like, wasn't you paranoid, Kojo? Like, I would have been so paranoid. Like, damn, if you would do her like that, I could just only imagine what you would do to me. I would be thinking that, like, in the back of my head. Wasn't you thinking that? Like, I would be thinking that. Because, I don't know, you know, sometimes when you see how people do other people, like, it makes you think, like, damn, this is the type of person you are? Captain Farron said, red flag is when she don't want to give you no nookie. You know what? Captain Farron, I think you got it backwards. I think you probably showed her red flags, and that's why she don't want to give you no nookie. Matter of fact, I think red flag is when, I ain't even gonna say that on this live. But I think you probably was the red flag, Captain Farron. Because, you know, women, we want to love and nurture and support and all of that stuff. But y'all just gotta act right. Like, it's so easy. And that's another thing. Like, moving forward, I'm going to give y'all some game. Because I feel like my male supporters could benefit from my knowledge as a woman. I need to help y'all. I really do. Kojo said, yeah, I was, but she was a female. I wanted on Facebook for a minute. Dang. So she was your woman crush, huh? She was your woman crush, Kojo? That's funny. Okay, so now that you finally, once you finally got the girl that you wanted, would you say it was worth it? Was it worth it? But like you said, I mean, you know, I guess it probably wasn't worth it. But, you know, sometimes we gotta learn these lessons. Captain Farron, I'm gonna need another red flag from you. Give me another red flag. Because that one was kind of like, I don't know. That one wasn't a good one. We can't learn from that, Captain Farron. Captain Farron, it sounds like you cheat. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. You might not, yeah. At first, okay, Kojo said at first, then red flags flying left and right, lies too. Yes. Man, red flags is literally like look, it's like if you see 1, 2 little ants in your house, you'll be like, okay. At first you're gonna be like, okay, it's just 1, 2 ants, whatever. But then next thing you know, you're gonna see a whole trail of fucking ants. A whole trail of them ants. And you're gonna be like, what? I didn't know it was a whole infestation of y'all. And that's how it is with lies too. That's why people, like, I don't know, maybe these days people is just like so much more cutthroat because a lot of people be on BS. Like, why do y'all think people lie about little stuff? Why do y'all think people lie about little stuff? Like, do they think that they're not gonna get caught, or are they just too coward to keep it real? I think they just too coward. And sometimes I feel like they be trying to manipulate. Like, they be trying to, it's like you want, like, you got bad intentions. If you gotta lie to get your way with me, like, you are super lame. You are extra lame. Like, because I'm really cool. I'm very understanding. And I'm the type of person, I trust respect. Respect. I trust honesty and I respect honesty. So, I don't know. They just honeymoon stages. Once that spark go away, they look for that rush again. Man. Honeymoon stages, huh? Is that what it, like, they lie for the honeymoon stage? You think, Kojo? They lying for honeymoon stages? I just think people just can't keep it real. Like, I think they probably secretly know, like, they probably, like, on some BS. They probably wouldn't even date themselves. They probably wouldn't even date themselves. And to date you, they feel like they gotta lie. That's what I think. But the honeymoon stages, I mean, some people do get addicted to, like, honeymoon stages. Like, but what makes you think? Like, is this that same girl that you feel like she just wanted honeymoon stages? Or, I don't know. Or do you feel like that's like, like you had that experience with multiple females? I don't know. I feel like, yeah, the honeymoon stage, I mean, a lot of people get caught up in that. Like, that, the honeymoon stage is cool, but you gotta, man, that's a dangerous stage. Y'all, if you get too caught up in the honeymoon stage, like, it could change your life forever. And sometimes for the worst. Okay, I was just wondering. No, I'm not saying you thinking about her. No, I'm not saying you thinking about her, Kojo. Nah. Yeah, I mean, I know this is not the same one. Is this somebody else, Kojo? Is this the same one? Let me know if this is the same one. But yeah, what other red flags? Let me see. What's another red flag that I ignored? That I didn't, that I wish I didn't ignore. Let me see. 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 Okay, a red flag. A red flag that I ignored. I don't know. I feel like, dang, I'm trying to remember. Okay, I'll name one. Okay, so, nah, it is. Okay, wait. A red flag that I ignored is, okay, if you meet somebody and they just got out of a relationship, like maybe a couple months or even a couple of weeks before you, that is a red flag. That is a red flag. I learned this like years ago, over 10 years ago. I remember there was this one person. We were kicking and everything. We went on a couple dates and everything like that. And then they told me like they were done with this long-term relationship or whatever. And then one day, like we're about to, I think we just got, like we were going to a restaurant. So we just got there and he seen his ex there, and then she seen him, and then she just started fessing her love for him and everything. And then he was just like, you know what, I have to sort this out. And I was like, what the like, what? And at the time I didn't know, you know, I'm young. This is all in my early 20s. I'm not in my 20s no more. But at the time I didn't know. I didn't know no better. So I was just like I took it kind of personal. I didn't think, like, I didn't put two and two together. Like, duh, he just got out of a long-term relationship, you know? But at the time, I'm thinking like, okay, well, he said that they broke up, so whatever. So yeah, but long story short, he ended up getting back with her. And yeah, that was a red flag right there. So you meet somebody and they be like, oh, I just got out of a relationship 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, and it's only been a couple of weeks. Yeah, that's a red flag right there. Like, that's a big red flag. That's like, I'm not even about to let myself even go there with you, because anything can happen, anything can turn around. Yeah, facts. So yeah, that's another red flag. So if you meet somebody and they just got out of a long-term relationship, like, I think the rule of thumb is like, if somebody been in a relationship a couple of years, like for every year, they need at least half the time to get over that person. So, okay, like if they've been with somebody 2 years, they probably need a whole year to get over that person at least. Or if it's been like a year, they probably need 6 months, like, of not dealing with that person to really get over that person. Because y'all know, everybody know, like, once you break up with somebody, like, those first few months is like, that's like a sensitive time. That's like an easy time to turn back around and get back with who you was with. You know that, right? Like, and then sometimes people, when they get out of relationships, they be so quick to hop online and start dating and asking people for their number and all of that, knowing dang well they still thinking about their ex. Is that what happened to you, Kojo? Like, or I forgot what you told me about, old girl. Like, did you meet her? Like, was she broke up with her dude when you first met her, Kojo, or was it like she started back talking to him after talking to you, but like you came in the middle? Let me know what happened. Like, how did the mix up happen, or was she talking to him the whole time? Because, you know, sometimes people, y'all, like, they act like they can't be by themselves for a little bit to detach from the person that they was with. And so they start adding new people, new characters to the story. If you're new to the live, make sure you give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, join the tribe, and let me know in the comments a red flag that you wish that you ignored, but you didn't. If you're watching the replay, make sure you go ahead and leave me a like and drop me a comment as well. Show me some love. And but yeah. So that's another red flag. You know, if somebody tell you that they just got out of a relationship not too long ago, not even half the time, like more than or less than half the time that they was in the relationship, they talking to you, and then now, you know, they want to start something new with you. That's a big red flag. I'll name another red flag. We could just start going through. Y'all let me know in the comments. Come on now. Y'all making me think too much. Drop them in the comments. Drop me some red flags. Okay, I'm gonna say another red flag. Oh, another red flag. Guy asked you out for somebody. I'm saying guy, I'm a woman. Guy asked you out on a date. Y'all get to the date, and he supposedly lost his wallet. Big red flag. That's the first and the last date. Okay? That is the first and the last date. Kojo said, I met her at her Uncle crib. She did tell me she was seeing someone, but she was interested, so I knew it was for the moment. No, he lost his wallet. He did not lose his wallet. How you gonna ask a girl on a date? And yeah, no, what you lost is your mind. Trying to play me with that lame ass excuse. And that was the end of that. So that was the end of that. But yeah, so okay, so she was interested, so you knew it was for the moment. Ain't no way I'm doing that. Yeah. That's trifling, y'all. Like that's trifling. That is trifling. How you gonna what? That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me see. I met her. Oh yeah, I already read that already. But I mean, at least she told you. Dudes be lying. Why y'all be lying, bruh? And I'm not saying all y'all, but why most of y'all be lying? A lot of y'all be lying. Like for what? Like why y'all just can't tell the truth? Cause it's actually more attractive, honestly. It's more attractive when you be honest with a female, like, you know, this is what's going on. I don't got no money. Like if you say you don't got no money, I mean, I'm not gonna fool with you. But I mean, at least I still respect you. Like I have respect for you. If you gotta lie, I'm gonna look at you like, dang, like that just remind me of like when you were a kid and you don't want to get a whooping or something. Like, what you think I'm gonna do? Like, why you gotta lie? I don't know, but that's just me. But I mean, at least she told you, Kojo. I mean, you knew what you was getting into. You knew what you was getting into. Y'all, one of my brothers told me that the way y'all think, the way guys think, y'all like keeping a little roster. Y'all don't like kicking nobody off the team. Did he really thought you would be okay and pay for it? I don't know. This was a long time ago. I'm trying to see. Like, and when he said it after we ate our food. And we was sitting at the bar. That's the crazy part. We was sitting at the bar eating. Like, he ain't saying nothing about no wallet. Like, I'm talking, he is just throwing down. Like this is his last meal or something. And then he fooled the hell out of me because he didn't look like a bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked clean, like fresh cut, little jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Nice clothes, J's, of course. But that don't mean nothing. But I'm just saying, like, this is not, like, from looking at him, like, you would have never thought that he would pull this stunt. Like, he would try to pull a fast one on me. You know what I'm saying? And so, literally, when we finished eating, I'm talking fork hitting the plate, he talking about, oh man. He talking about like, oh man, I left my wallet at the house. I'm like, bruh. And at this time, we didn't have no Apple Pay. So Apple Pay wasn't even a thing. But you know, I'm glad Apple Pay is a thing now. Because these days, you can't hit me with the I left my wallet. You can't hit me with the I left my wallet. Because I'm going to say I left my wallet too. I'm going to say I left my wallet right with you. Because you're not going to embarrass me at the table. But yeah, so that's pretty much what happened with that. Once I left, that was the last time I seen him. And of course, he reached out or whatever. He reached out and I just ignored him. Like, that was a guaranteed way to end up on my block list. So, but he knew, I think he knew he didn't bring his wallet. I think he knew that. He knew that because it was like he waited for the right moment, like right at the end. Like right when we finished eating, all of a sudden you left your wallet. Like, but these days y'all can't pull that because we got Apple Pay now. So, look, did I pay before? Did I pay before what? The date? Like, that was our first date. Like, that was the first and the last time that I paid. Oh no. No, most of the time, no. I didn't. I mean, that was my first time with him, but for the most part, no, I didn't really pay for dates. Like, if I paid for a date, it's because I was somebody like long term. So it was just like, okay, you've been paying a whole bunch of times. I'll pay, you know, here and there or whatever. But for the most part, no. But he just thought he just tried to pull a fast one. But again, that's what I said. Apple Pay is a good thing because it's like, okay, if you lose your wallet, then we got Apple Pay. And, you know, if you don't got an iPhone, that's a red flag too. I'm just playing. The next thing you know, not having an iPhone is going to be a red flag. Imagine, not having an iPhone is going to be a red flag. But yeah. So, what's another red flag, Kojo? Or whoever watching on the live. Whoever, it's kind of dead tonight. I probably waited too late to get on live. But let me see, what's another red flag? I should have wrote these down because I thought y'all was going to be helping me. Don't tell me I'm the only one who noticed red flags or ignored red flags, but wish I hadn't. Another red flag. Let's see. Another red flag will be what? What's another red flag, y'all? I'm trying to think of another one. I should have wrote these down. Another red flag. Ooh, I know a red flag. I mean, nothing really came from it. Like, nothing big popped out of it, but something tell me that it was just full of crap. Like, he was full of crap. But another red flag would be if somebody, all they do is just text you. Like, they only text you. If a person only texts you, like, they got something going on. They have something going on that they don't want you to know about. And another thing, they don't want to let you know the real them. That's what I feel like. And the crazy thing is, like, you asked for my number. Like, if you know you got a whole situation at home, why even bother? You know what I'm saying? Cool with their exes, yes, Kojo. Like, what are you cool with your ex for? What are you cool with your ex for? Like, why y'all just didn't stay together? Why y'all just didn't stay together? That's a good one. Yeah, because it's like what type of cool was she? Was she like talking to her ex every other day? Like when she was saying that's her best friend? Or like was she saying like that's her bro or whatever? What are y'all cool for? Y'all should have just stayed together. Why y'all break up? Like, and then even then, like even if y'all got kids, I don't know. Y'all can't be that cool. Y'all can be cordial, like like not arguing, like when y'all talk, y'all just be professional. But at the same time, that's it. Y'all need to be best friends because if y'all the best of friends, y'all should have just stayed together. And I'm about to move myself out the situation. What y'all think? Is it just me? Can y'all be friends? Like, do y'all think y'all can be friends with an ex? Kojo said, I just know me. If I'm cool with my ex. Yeah, exactly. You already know what's going to happen. You already know what's going to happen. I mean, the obvious. And it's so easy to go, like, cross those lines. Like, once you know you cross those lines with somebody, it's so easy to backtrack and act like y'all in a relationship, and that's when it turns into a situationship, and it's messy. That's a red flag, though. Being cool with your ex, that's a red flag. What else, y'all? What else, y'all? It's 3 people watching. Give me a like this live if you're watching, and let me know in the comments a red flag that you wish you hadn't ignored, a red flag that you ignored but you wish you didn't ignore. So drop them in the comments. But yeah, like that's a red flag. Being cool with your ex. I also want to add, what's the other one? Um, I'm a believer, like if you meet somebody at the club, they gonna stay in the club. If you meet somebody in the club, they probably gonna stay in the club. Or if you meet somebody online on them apps, they probably gonna stay on those apps. That's what I learned. Like I remember one time I met this guy in the app. This is an old app, POF. Let me know in the chat if you know if you used to get on POF back in the day. This is before Tinder, and all that stuff. This is before swipe right, swipe left. This is, yeah, back in the day when you actually had to DM people, y'all. So I met him on this app, right? And then we started dating or whatever. And then I think he used my phone for something one time, and I went to work the next day. And when I was at work, I was just going through like my history. And so I went to the history, and he was still logged in a POF, because with POF, you had to log out or you gonna stay logged in. Man, he was still in POF. I saw like messages, like current messages. They were current at the time. And he was like talking to them while I was at work. That's the crazy part. When I tell y'all I screenshotted, I was seeing me when I was in my early 20s, I was a little crazy. But I screenshotted, or did I screenshot? I don't even know if we had a screenshot. No, I didn't screenshot. I don't think we had a screenshot at that time. But I printed them out. And then I drove to his house and I said, what the hell is this? Man, he gave me the lamest excuse ever. But yeah, I met him on POF. And then I met him on POF, and then he stayed on POF. I was excited chat with this girl from Cali back then. She was in Cali and you was in New York. Kojo. I can't remember if you could talk to people. Did you ever meet her? I can't remember, like, if you could talk to people out your state. I think you could. I think you could, for real. Did she ever come to New York, or did you ever go to Cali to see her? And I know it was a time difference. Y'all had that 3 hour time difference. How long did y'all talk? Did y'all meet? Like, how long did y'all talk before y'all met? Deleted the app, ended up dating a female. So you ghosted her? Did you ghost her? That's funny. Damn! He said, yeah. Y'all, Kojo is crazy. He over here ghosting people. Dang, you could at least told her. Why you didn't tell her, like, look, you need to find somebody in your city because I found somebody. Look, dating in New York, that must be a red flag. It's so many people there. It's a lot of people in California too. Like, they both basically the same. They both overpopulated. They both overpopulated. I mean, I would imagine that it's easy to move and shake, you know, in New York. Especially with people like in Jersey, they be going to New York and going back home. Kojo said if I didn't, I kind of would have been like the guy you met on POF. Why you say that? If you didn't, you would have been like him. You would have just stayed. You would have just continued. I mean, hey, if that's what you like. But my thing is this. I mean, you can be like that. Just keep it real with people. That's easy. You know? Well, true. Okay, I get what you're saying. If you didn't, okay, if you didn't. But you still could have told her. She probably was like, dang, I hope he okay. Or y'all wasn't talking that long. She probably was wondering if you was okay. Because you just you just ghosted out of nowhere. I'm trying to think. Have I ever ghosted somebody? Have I ever ghosted? I think I have. Well, yeah, I mean, if they playing games, like, okay, he said it was nothing, don't do long distances, but she was way better. Oh, dang. She could have been a catfish. You think she was a catfish? If you watching like this live, let me know some red flags that you ignored. She could have been a catfish. Yeah, see? Because you ain't met her. Did y'all ever FaceTime or anything? Or did she ever, like, I know back then it was like you had Skype and Uvu. I ain't even use all of that for real. I didn't use no Skype. Yeah, I ain't do all of that, but that's crazy. But yeah, I can just imagine, like, it's so many people to meet in New York. Dating is probably trash in New York, huh? Or wait, or was you somewhere else? I can't remember. Remind me. If you watching this live, give me a thumbs up. Like this live if you watching. I see you watching. You just scared to talk. I don't know why. I don't bite. She only hang with guys, red flag. Oh yeah. If she only hang with guys. Hey Cuckoo. How you doing? I ignored a dirty room once. What do you mean you ignored a dirty room? What are you talking about? Y'all be getting on here and saying random stuff. Maybe I just don't be ready. What you talking about? You ignored a dirty room. A dirty room. I'm still trying to understand. Okay. Okay, look, y'all. I think maybe it's because it's late. A dirty room. Okay, so what happened? Like, what was the result of the dirty room? Was it dirty just that one time? Like, what type of dirty was it? Was it like just a little disorganized? Was it like maybe the bed wasn't made? Or was it like trifling? Was it like trash and candy and dirty clothes or just clothes everywhere? Like, what was it? Because, you know, people be having different definitions of dirty. Like, some people are more what you call quote unquote also OCD. There's some people who's just like overboard when it comes to clean. And then there's other people who, you know, just regular. What type of dirty? I'm trying to think. Let me see. What's another one? While you typing, I'm gonna think of another one. Another red flag. I mean, you know what? Not even just dirty rooms, but just dirty space, period. Like, if your car is just trifling, like you got multiple bags from fast food restaurants. Like, I'm not talking about today's stuff. I'm talking about today's, yesterday's, last week's bags and trash in your car. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Like, something is going on with you mentally. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Yeah, okay. So, dirty space. Should I put these on the whiteboard, y'all? I could write these on the whiteboard. All the red flags. Let me see. I could write these on the board. Do I feel like it? Y'all gotta, I don't know if it's my internet or what. Maybe I gotta change my internet. Maybe that's what it is. We still on. Okay. Lack of communication. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's bad. That's important. Not knowing how to communicate. Like, how do you, okay, let's dig into that. Like, how do you know somebody lacks communication skills? Like, is it something as simple as like they just don't hit you up every day? Or is it more so like y'all plan to go somewhere and then when that time came, they ain't say nothing, and then you was just stuck looking like, where is this person? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Or like maybe y'all was supposed to meet somewhere and they was running late, but they ain't tell you, but you told them that you was there, and they told you that they was on their way, but they didn't come until like an hour later. Either way it go, that's all terrible. It's all terrible. You gotta know how to talk. You have to know how to communicate. It's not that hard. People make it hard. People make it hard. Like, how do you expect for somebody to get to know you if you don't talk? You have to open up and talk to people. Y'all, I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, no, like when I'm not thinking about it, they'll just pop up in my head. But I feel like we covered a lot. I feel like we covered a lot of red flags. I know it's not the only one though. I mean, those aren't the only ones. But yeah, definitely lack of communication. Let me see. What's another obvious red flag? Another red flag, if they have a criminal history, like a criminal background, willing to learn, that's a green flag. You mean not willing to learn? Not willing to learn is a red flag. What were you trying to teach him, Kojo? Like learn what? Like learn what? What were you willing to learn? I'm about to write some on a board. Let's see. Hold on. I should bring a board over here. Let's see. Where do I want to put it? Okay, let's go this way. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to put some on the board. Don't mind my lights and all that stuff. I'm going to leave that there. First of all, let me erase all my little notes. But, Kojo, you said willing to learn. I'm assuming you meant not willing to learn. I'm going to write all the ones that we already said, too. Hold on. Let me erase all my stuff. So far we said lying about little stuff. We said lying about little stuff. We said dirty room. A dirty room. And then what else? We said, I guess forgetting your wallet. And then what else? What else we say, y'all? We said forgetting your wallet, and then I'm gonna have to scroll back through. Y'all, I need a big eraser. This one is too small. Okay, boom. Hopefully y'all can see. But it might not show right. Let's see. Oh, it's backwards. It's backwards. Okay, let me see. Maybe if I turn the camera around. The room was a damn fool. She was a full-blown freak. Dang. Oh, you talking about that type of room. Wow. Yeah, that's scary to me. That reminds me of that scene from Next Friday. Remember when he was like, you got this tax notice. He was like, you got this tax notice. I was like, what the heck they be doing in that room? Y'all remember that scene on Next Friday when Craig went up to his uncle's door and he was like, hey, you got this tax notice. And then when Day went to the room and he was like, I got fired today. I'm done. Y'all, I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it right because it's backwards. But whatever, I'm about to write it anyway. Y'all probably Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we just gonna put red flags. We're gonna put red flags. And then we're gonna put, I forgot the first one. Lying. And then we're gonna put little lies. Little lies. And then we're gonna put, what else? What else? Damn, I ain't getting tired of red flag. I ain't getting He said I'm not getting tired of either. I'm not getting tired of. That's so weird. That is weird to me. Like, y'all are that bored? When we say little lies, and we said, okay, I think we said leaving your wallet on, I guess on a date, I think. And then the other one is gonna be, I'm trying to think what the other one was. What was the other one? The other one was, I'm gonna put it dating right after. Dating right after or soon after a relationship, I guess. Soon after relationship. Soon after relationship. And then we're gonna say the other one was what? Oh, let's get into it. I want to get into that one. We gonna get into that one because I saw a video, right? And it was this guy that mentioned that. He mentioned that. I want to get into this. We're gonna pull it down. I'm gonna pull it down. If she give it to you the first night. So Cuckoo Cow. I can't remember how to pronounce. But tell me, why is it a red flag if she give it to you the first night? Would you consider it to be a red flag if you were to accept it the first night? I get it. I get what y'all saying, but if it's red flag, like if she gonna give it to you the first night, wouldn't it be a red flag on your behalf to take it the first night? Let me know. And don't, like, we're gonna keep it real, because that's a very controversial topic. I'm not saying I condone it. Don't get it twisted. But I like to try to get people to see, you know, stuff from different angles. Because it's kind of like, it's given like you're judging this person, but you partook in the actions with that person. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you with somebody doing something that you know is wrong, but you do it with them and then you judging them when you was doing it with them. Does that make any sense? Kojo said that happened to me. Nah, that's a red flag. What happened to you, Kojo? What happened? What happened, Kojo? What you mean that happened to you? What happened? She let you clap on the first night? Why did you clap the first night? Look, the chat getting quiet now. The chat getting quiet. But y'all get what I'm saying? I met her at the mall. She let me hit in the mall. Oh, that's bad. But see, look, Kojo. She let you But you also chose to do that with her. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, how can you be disgusted with her? You get what I'm saying? I mean, even though I get what I mean, like I said, I don't think people should do this. But my thing is, how can you judge her? Okay, well, how is it a red flag then? How is it a red flag when she basically, y'all was tangoing together? It takes two to tango, right? She was tangoing with you. She was two-stepping with you. But how is that? Are you the red flag too? Is it a red flag? I have thoughts like this. Is it just me or she's that fast? Is it just me or is she that fast? Do you have these thoughts? It's like, why you don't have these thoughts before? Like, do you think like, okay, before it happens, do you think like, okay, she's gonna let me, red flag? Or do you think until afterwards, like, dang, she let me? But like, I don't know. I don't have no moderations on you, Cool Cow. I don't have, let me see. Let me see. Show most messages with potential. I don't know. Top messages, show every message. I don't know, Cool Cow. I mean, you should be able to comment. I don't know what's going on. Show most messages with potential spam. Okay, I'm gonna just do all messages. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Let's see. That's weird. But the comments is there though. But yeah, back to Kojo. Back to Kojo. It's kind of like how can you say that's a red flag? But you partook, like you participated. So are both of y'all red flags, or is it just her? And then I want to know, did you stop talking to her? I want to know, did you stop talking to her? I'm probably sure you did. I'm gonna assume you did. Cool Cow, let me know. I've been wanting to know what did you say? What was your exact words? Okay, if she lets you clap first night, what makes that the red flag? Because you said she let you, as in you pursued her, as in you came on to her and she let you. Like, isn't that like kind of contradicting? Like, you came on to her, like you wanted to basically get her to let you, but when she let you, oh, now she a red flag. Like, huh? How does that really make sense? Does that really make sense, chat? Let me know in the comments. If you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments, how is it a red flag? And again, I'm not saying that women, men, whoever should do this. I'm not saying this, but I feel like if we gonna call out these red flags, we gonna call it spade for spade. We're gonna keep it real, okay? Is it red flag on her behalf or on your behalf? Because you took it there, or you were willing to take it there. I need some answers, y'all. I don't want to make assumptions. I need some answers. I'm waiting. I don't know what's going on with the comments. Y'all should be able to comment. Yeah. So, Kojo, did you stop talking to her? The mall? The girl at the mall, did you stop talking to her? Did you stop talking to her? Like, what made, like, how did y'all, like, was y'all feeling each other? Like, did you think it was like love at first sight or whatever they call it? Like, was it like a high level of lust? Like, what was it? Was it just, or was she literally like a 304? Like, and you knew? Because if you knew she was a 304 and you proceeded, then I feel like you was the red flag. She can't be a red flag if you pursuing her. I don't think. I mean, maybe she can, but I don't think they qualify for red flags. For me, I would say, okay, no, another girl I met on Facebook. What you mean? Another girl you met on Facebook? What? Cause I thought she was, no, I'm talking about the girl on the mall, at the mall. What's up with you and Facebook, Coach? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I don't know. I feel like that's a double standard, y'all. I feel like it's not, it can't be just the other person. If you know you were coming on to them, like you was making moves on them, I don't think it's fair to call them a red flag. Okay, so Kojo said, I don't know if she was a 304. Yeah, at the mall, Facebook was popping. Oh, okay. Oh man, Cuckoo. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I wonder if it's your word choice. Cause you know, these days, let me see. Let me go to community moderation. Hold on. Let me see. Participant mode from anyone. Let me see. I don't have blocked words or anything. I might have to start letting y'all come on here with me, hold inappropriate chat messages for review. I don't have that. So I don't know what's going on, Cuckoo. I was really looking forward to what you were gonna say, because what you were saying, I mean, it sounded a little bit, I don't know. It sounded a little double standard. Because you said the words, if she let, that means you were coming on to her. Yeah, it might have been like some words you might have to, some words you might have to like switch around. But I mean, if you don't want to retype, you don't have to. But I'm just thinking like, if you came on to her, I'm sorry, I'm gonna just keep saying it, y'all. If you were coming on to her, and I get it. I get what you're saying. I'm not, I get it. Like, I understand why you would think that, like, dang. But me, like, okay, for example, I feel like there's been times where, when you're talking to somebody online and then they bring up, that topic too soon. They bring up sex too soon. And it's like, okay, that's a red flag. It's over. Like, conversation over. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you already brought it up. Like, I'm just not even interested no more. So maybe I get, like, I can understand, like, you will lose interest. But why it gotta be a red flag? Cool. It's real life, no cap. Nah, at the same time, we both had no standards. I had a whole girlfriend, but she came on to me. Oh, she came on to you. See, them females are both. I'll be curious. I'll be wondering, like, where do they get the guts? I mean, I don't have the courage to come on to no guy. Like, I just don't. I'm the type that if you don't say anything to me, I'm not gonna say anything to you. Like, I could talk and socialize and have regular conversations, but, you know, I could have a crush on somebody, but if I just don't have the courage. But those women who, I don't know what happened to your message, Cuckoo, but those women who do that, like, they have courage. So it's a red flag. I ain't gonna say it's a red. I don't think. Okay, I feel like it's a red flag. I think it's a red flag for both people. How about that? I don't think it's a red flag for one person. I think it's a red flag. So let me ask y'all this: Did either of y'all continue trying to talk to the person? Like, did you give up on trying to build anything with that person, or did that person just become unattractive to you afterwards? Like, did you have any type of self-reflection? Like, damn, like, why did I do that? Like, any regret or anything? Or was it just like, yeah, I don't like her no more? Like, did y'all, like, come to y'all senses, I guess? Like Lil Wayne said. Y'all came to y'all senses? I don't know. That's crazy. And it's just weird. I don't know. Just the way you think about it. It's just like for example, like, it's like me losing respect for somebody that allowed me to do something. Like, let me think of an example. I guess that happens. Maybe it's human nature. Maybe it's human nature. Like, if you know somebody's a pushover, and or when you first learn that somebody's a pushover, and then you, like, I don't know, maybe you just test the limits and they just allow you to do whatever. You might do it, and then afterwards you be like, okay, like, I just don't have no respect for you. Cool Cow says Scorpio energy was nothing to build on. It was like 6 months of 3 times a day at least. Kojo said no, not regrets. We cool after years though. We both was doing us. Was wild and young. Yeah, those things happen when you're young. Those things happen when you're young. So moving forward, well, first of all, I'm going to touch on what you said, Cuckoo, about the Scorpio energy, because you ain't told no lies. But moving forward, so would y'all say today, these days, if you met a woman and, you know, it goes to home run, like you get to hit a home run first day, is she now disqualified for getting to know and trying to date, or it's just game over? Let me know in the comments. But back to what you were saying, Cuckoo. Scorpio energy. Look, I dated a Scorpio one time. I don't know if it's just me, but they don't talk. They don't like to talk. And if y'all can't tell, I love to talk. You have this. I'm a Gemini. You gotta talk to me, okay? You have to talk to me. I get bored fast, okay? Like, they are the complete opposite. They're more like sensual. But Scorpios, nah. Not when it comes to like a partner. Maybe when it comes to like a friend or something like that, but not when it comes to like a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. I just can't. I'm not very compatible with Scorpios. So Cuckoo said no, as long as her room is clean. She hated talking. She wanted that thing in food. See, exactly. So it is a Scorpio thing. And they do like food. That is so funny. That is so, he says, look, Cuckoo, we need some more standards than that. We need more than just the room clean. We need more than just the room clean, Cuckoo. But Joe, that's good. Y'all didn't have no regrets. I mean, I'm not saying you should have. But if it was today, like if you met somebody and you hit home run today, if you met somebody today and you hit home run today, would you still be interested in talking to her, or would it just be a wrap? Like, and it's crazy because some guys, they act like they don't like when women play hard to get, and then some guys act like they do. Like, I think y'all do like a little challenge. I think that. But that's just me. I think guys like challenges. I don't know. Cause it's like a video game. It's like, okay, this game is boring. It was too easy. I already beat the whole game in a day. You know, like those video games that's super easy, they get the bad reps because it's like, you know what? I already beat this game in a whole day. It was too easy. I don't even want to play no more. But the hard ones, it's like, man, I gotta win. I have to beat this game. I just can't beat this game. Kojo said, I'm sure she's not giving it up without a real deep conversation on a date, and the attention attraction is where we both want it. Yeah, no red flag, but if I see flags during our time together, I'm a hit, then fall back. I'm done, Kojo. I'm so done with you. He said, I'm going to collect my 200 and pass go every time. Kojo, what's your sign? Okay? What's your sign, Kojo? Because you are a trip. Without a deep conversation. That is funny. Aries, y'all are funny. He said I'm a hit then fall back slowly. I'm so done. Dang, I don't know why they took your message away, Cuckoo. I was just about to read it. Or did you erase it? I was just about to read it. He said I'm a hit and then fall back. I'm done. This man is crazy, y'all. Y'all watch out for him. He's savage. He a little savage. He said, I'm going to get mines every time. Even if I don't like you. Man. Y'all don't know what's going on with the chat. I don't know. YouTube is hating on me tonight, y'all. Because comments is being retracted. Or did you erase your message? Yo, YouTube hating on me tonight. It's okay, though. But that's crazy. A good, deep conversation. Look. So, was she calling you after that? The room was the biggest sign. The room was the biggest sign. Oh yeah, you a Taurus. Yeah, y'all care about cleanliness, order. Like things gotta be in order, organization, planning. That type of stuff matters to y'all. So yeah, you probably was like, what the hell is this when you see her room? Yeah, I know exactly how y'all are. He was like, what the hell she got going on? I mean, was her room always dirty? Yeah, and I could see, yeah. I mean, I would think y'all like to talk too. She was smart. I would think y'all like to talk. But Scorpios, man, they just so mysterious. They just so mysterious. Like, you can never really read what's on their mind. And then they express themselves physically, I guess, like through affection. And for me, I get bored. Like, I get bored. You need to know how to have a conversation. Yeah. I never really make it with them. So, but that's crazy, y'all. And then so Kojo's an Aries. I know y'all kind of competitive. I know a little bit about y'all. Y'all a little competitive. Y'all are cool too. Y'all are cool. I mean, I think I dated an Aries once. It seemed like he wanted to compete with me all the time, though. I'm like, why everything got to be a competition? Why are you competing with me? Why you want to compete with me? I had at least... He said, tell me about it. I had at least 6 months of her expressing herself very loudly. Yeah. That's crazy. Like, I don't know. It's like they don't know how to open up or something. It's weird. Kojo, I mean, like, it's like he wanted, like, if we would talk about stuff, like, he wanted to, I guess he wanted to be the one that's right all the time. Or even if I was right about something, it's like he had to, like, he wanted to try to put down what I was saying so he could look more correct. I don't know how to explain it, but he was always challenging me. I'm going to say that. He was always challenging, very competitive. Just wanted to compete. Even, it's just weird. Down to dressing. It could be anything. Cooking, dressing, whatever. And I was just like, I don't know. I'm not even trying to compete with you, you know? That's weird. That's a red flag in itself. Like, I feel like if a man trying to compete with a woman, like y'all, I remember, it was this one time where, I don't know, and maybe I overthink, but it's like, okay, I'm dressed, and then I was FaceTiming this guy or whatever, and then he seen me dressed, and he's like, oh, I got to go to the mall and get a new wardrobe. Why would not you see me dressed? Now all of a sudden you're thinking you got to go to the mall. Why don't you just be yourself? Like, why you got to go to the mall now that you see me dressed? Like, why is this a competition? Why you just can't be yourself? I'm not saying like you shouldn't dress up and look your best, but why do you feel like you're eager to go to the mall to get a new wardrobe just because you see me dressed? That's weird. Like, you want to be just as cute as me? Like, what's going on? Like, what's up with that? To me, that's like, I don't know. It kind of gives insecurity a little bit. Like, why you got to get up and go do this? And because I don't know. He said, we wasn't going nowhere. That's the thing. That's the thing, Kojo. We wasn't even going nowhere. We was just on FaceTime. And it's not like, I don't know. Like, if you know me, you know I like to keep myself together. So it's like, why, when you see me all of a sudden, oh, I gotta go get my wardrobe. Like, that's weird. Exactly. That's weird. That's red flag. You're watching the replay, that's a red flag. But yeah, shoot. I mean, any other ones that come up? I don't know, y'all. Like, are y'all what age group y'all in? Are y'all in y'all 20s or 30s? Let me know in the chat what age group y'all in. I'm in my 30s. I think I told y'all that already. I'm in my early 30s. But dating, why people don't like dating these days? I'm not saying, I'm not complaining, okay? Because I'm good. See, what I'm doing right now, I'm good with this. I could sit here and be on live. I be thinking about going live multiple times a day. I could just sit here. I know how to entertain myself, basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so why y'all think people complain about dating? Like, is it because people get tired or people don't know how to date? Like, why y'all think people be complaining? Do y'all think these online apps messed up dating these days? I kind of feel like, I don't know. I'm not going to really blame it on the app too much because I know back in the day, there was the party line. She can't control herself. When you say she can't control herself, do you mean like her emotions or like moving too fast with you? And if you haven't, like, that's sad. That is so sad. That all that tells me is, like, if you, let me see what you say first before I make an assumption. Let me see what you say first. Are you saying she can't control herself emotionally or like when it comes to the bedroom? Coco, where you at? You left? You there? Where you at? What you think about online dating? You think it's messing up dating these days? Cause you know back in the day we had the party lines. We had the party lines back in the day. So it's not like people was, which the party, I don't know. I didn't get, I mean, let me see. By the time I figured out, like I learned what the party line was, they stopped working. But back in the day, like that's dangerous. Like that's so risky. Getting on the party line, like you can't even see what this person look like. That's the easiest way to get catfished back in the day. Like, you mean to tell me you really about to go meet somebody at the mall? And then at that time, everybody ain't had no cell phone like that, I don't think. So you about to go meet at the mall. That's crazy. I never met nobody on the party line. I was too young. But that's risky. I just wonder. I just wonder what that was like. Meeting somebody at the party line. Not knowing what they look like. You just know what they sound like. Like, but these days, I mean, it is risky meeting online too. Kojo said, she's what's going on. She's what's going on. What's he or she? She's what's going on. What's he or she or they doing instead of focusing on what matters? Goals leveling up. She's like, what's going on? What's he or she or they doing instead of focusing on what matters? Goals leveling up mentally and physically, becoming a new you. You know I'm having a slow moment. No, okay, wait. So basically, I mean, I think you're trying to say, I think you're trying to say like they're not focused on nothing, like they're not focusing on what matters. Like they don't have no motion, like they don't have no goals, they don't have no dreams, no aspirations. Let me see. What you mean control herself? This one ain't really explaining what you mean control herself. She's like, Oh, like basically, okay, so like she's distracted. Like she's distracted. She don't have a mind of her own. Is that what you mean? She's distracted. How old are these girls? Oh, okay, she's distracted. Okay, so what's the age range? Because if she's young, then it's probably a good chance like she ain't gonna have no direction. I don't know. I would think, me personally, I would think that there's only a certain type of quality that you're gonna find on online apps, especially on the type of apps. Like I feel like if you on Facebook, you probably on Facebook dating. Let me guess. If you on Facebook dating, that's like the Dollar General of dating. But if you on 28 to 30. Okay, that's a decent age and they should have some idea. But if you on Facebook dating, that's like low quality. Okay, so what app you be on? Tinder? Tinder, what else they got? Tinder and they got Instagram dating. I'm over here losing my voice. They have Instagram dating. I don't have my Instagram. Well, I have my account, but I don't have the app. They have Instagram dating. I feel like it's only a certain quality you gonna meet on dating apps. Oh, generally speaking. That's crazy. 28, 30, and they don't know what direction they going in life. I would think by that time that they would have some type of direction. But I mean, I guess it's easy to spot like a bird brain. Like if she's so caught up in like celebrity drama, the latest fashion, but when you ask her, or well, like what celebrity is dating who, but when you ask her what she wanna do with herself, she ain't gonna know. That's a red flag. She don't know. And that's sad. Yeah, the drugs take a part. That's wild. Look. I'm curious. I'm curious, like, what do they look like? Because, I mean, do you feel like, I feel like you could kind of see it on people sometimes. You know, if they take part in doing those type of things, like if they do drugs and stuff like that, I would think like you could spot it on them. That's what I would think. Cause I'll be picking it up. Like when I see people, but don't get me wrong, there's some they look real pretty. But once you spend like a day or two with them, it's just like, yeah, you own something. Sometimes she moves too fast. An older guy can mess her head up, get her on, and now she a bird brain. Yeah, that's true. I've seen that happen. I mean, I've seen that happen. Sometimes she moves too fast. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I remember when I was younger, I used to think like dating older was gonna be better. I used to think like, oh well, they're the main ones I want to settle down and all this other stuff. But that's the one. Like earlier, like when I was talking about the lies and stuff, man. But now I learned like it's not about age. It's really about the person. It's really about like just who the person is. their character, everything, the type of fruits they got in their life. Like, you really got to get to know people. You back, Cuckoo? I was wondering. I was like, he done left. But yeah, I mean, older is not always better. I mean, that's sad. And you know what? I feel like sometimes I feel like they say like older guys, they like younger girls because they haven't been through nothing yet. Like, they don't know the game yet and they easier to manipulate. Like, if you're 31, like what could you possibly really want with a 20-year-old? Or, and I'm not saying like of course it's legal to date that girl, but just think about where she's at mentally. Like, she don't know nothing. He said, but if that house ain't in order, nothing is promised. That is so funny. You are such a Taurus. And it's so funny because I already know. Y'all can't help it. Look, my mom's a Virgo, so look, growing up, my mom, she used to be on it. She used to be honest about how we kept our rooms. So I already know what time it is. I already know. So let me guess, Cuckoo, you do a lot of the cleaning in your relationships. Do you out clean more than your woman typically, or it's about the same? Like, has anybody ever cleaned to your satisfaction? That is hilarious. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, Kojo, I don't know. I'm just curious, like, where you be meeting these girls at? I'm just curious. What side of town? I mean, well, I ain't gonna ask. I can't ask too many like personal questions. But I just be wondering, like, I guess maybe because I don't date girls, so the hood. Exactly. That's why you gotta leave the roaches and rats in the hood. Cuckoo said, yes, she a spurt seasonal type cleaner. I need clean every day. Not a seasonal cleaner. I'm done. That is funny. She a spurt seasonal type. Damn, I'm wondering what does that look like? A spurt seasonal cleaner. That's crazy. I can just imagine like how you was looking around. Like, did you sit down in the room, or like what happened when you went in that room? Did she like get the moving things around, like shuffling things around? Or was you like, I'm just ready to go? Man, let me tell you a quick story. I remember one time I went to one of my friend, well, it wasn't my friend, but it was my friend's friend. I went to my friend's house. Man, we were supposed to be going like out to eat or something like that. And she had to like go change at her friend's house, which we went to her friend's house. I sat on the couch. I'm just waiting. I didn't take off my shoes or nothing like that. I'm just waiting for her to change so we can all go. And while I'm sitting there, maybe a good 15 minutes, first of all, the couch was like a red couch. It looked like it was brand new. It looked like it was brand new. No, it wasn't dirty, nothing like that. So I'm sitting there and I'm noticing, I'm like, dang, something is itching me. Like, why am I itching? But I ignored it. Like, I'm just like steady itching and everything like that. But I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe I'm I don't know what's going on. Maybe I know I had the chicken pox already, so I can't have the chicken pox. That's what I'm thinking. And I know that's so random, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And so I'm like, okay, are you ready to go? Cause like I don't know why I keep itching on this couch. So anyways, fast forward, we leave, we go out to eat, whatever. The next day, I go to work and I'm still itching, like, but this time I'm itching like 5 times more. And then next, you know, I see little dots, like a whole, like at first it was like whelps. And then I'm like, what the hell is this? Let me see what you said. No, that's my girl now. No, that my girl now. The spurt slash seasonal cleaner. No, or not that. I don't know. No, that my girl now. The spurt slash seasonal cleaner. The Scorpio, we only did 30 things in the dirty room. My God, we did 30 things. Oh, well, yeah, I can imagine because that's the Scorpio. Okay, well then, cool. Okay, so I got you. Okay, so your woman is a spurt. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Well, that's good. I mean, well, not that part with the Scorpio, but yeah, that's good that you still able to make it work with the seasonal cleaner, even though you need to clean it every day. But yeah, back to the story. Fast forward, I looked at my, like, on my hands and wrists, and at first there were whelps, and then as the day had went on, it was like a line of like little tiny bumps. And I was like, what the hell is this? So I'm Googling, y'all. Let me know in the comments if you can guess what the hell done bit me. And they were like all over. Like I had big ones like all over. Like, just guess what type of bites they were. I've never had this experience in my life. I was just like, what the hell? What you know? What you know, Kojo? What kind of bites was they? What kind of bites was they, Kojo? If you watching the replay, let me know in the comments. What kind of bites did I have? I don't want to tell y'all. If you can't guess it, then I guess we'll just never know. But man, it was like a line of like 10 bumps, like all over my arms, just everywhere. I was so pissed. I was like, I don't like sitting. So now when I go to people's house, I'll be cautious. Like when I sit on people's couches and furniture, y'all, I don't like it. Let's see. What is it, Kojo? Say what it was. You gotta say what it was. Let me know in the comments. I see it's 4 y'all watching. Drop in the comments what you think bit me. Let me know what y'all think it was. And Kojo know what it is. He probably got bit by some too. You probably got bit by some too. Cuckoo, I know you probably know. Or you might not. But I don't think it necessarily means like the person is dirty. You know, sometimes when you buy a long time ago. Who was? Who was? Oh, that lady. Oh, you saw that Scorpio lady. Man, stay away from them Scorpio. If you a Scorpio watching the replay, look, no shade. Y'all, no shade. And they say Gemini is crazy. I don't know why we got such a bad reputation. But y'all, I guess y'all ain't gonna never guess what bit me. But yeah, when y'all go to people's house, be careful. You know, what furniture y'all be sitting on. Kojo, you need to stay out the hood. You need to stop dating girls in the hood. It sound like, I mean, because they gon', you know, they gonna have the same, they gonna be the same quality. Drugs, no direction. I mean, I'm not saying, I mean, well, it is kind of their fault. You know, grown-ups gotta take accountability. But I kind of want to tell y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to see if Kojo gonna say it for me. He just sitting there watching. I'm from LA. I'm from LA, but I live in Georgia. I live in Atlanta. I'm from LA though. Yes, bed bugs. Finally, you said it. It was bed bugs, y'all. I had looked when I Googled it and it told me like this is how it would look, and it was literally like it was so identical to what I had on my arms. I called my friend. I'm like, look, your friend got bed bugs, and I'm never coming back over there. And so she was like, no, she don't. I was like, yes, you do. I got these bites all over me. And so she called her friend. She was like, I just bought that couch. And I was just like, well, apparently it don't matter if you just got the couch or if it was a couch, an old couch. Like, I don't know what warehouse you got it from, but that couch is infested. Oh, she was probably a freak. She had to been trifling. She knows she was sitting on that couch itching. She knows she was, man, she was used to itching on that couch. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, but that's the only time, like, that was my first time having an encounter with bed bugs. Cuckoo said, man, Cali girls really taught me how to kick it in high school. They came down from Sac and it was wild AF. Sac? They was from Sacramento? I think I only been there once. But I would imagine, I mean, I think, like, Sacramento is known to be, like, very, like, laid back, slow, boring. So, yeah, I mean, I think, to me, personally, I feel like Cali girls are fun. That's what I think. I don't mean fun just in that way, but I mean just cool because like here down south, these girls be having attitudes. Sorry. Y'all be having attitudes. Y'all be so mad and stuck up for what? Like, I don't understand. But when I go back home, like, everybody's so, like, cool, like, social. Kojo said about 4 years ago, I brought furniture, invited people over. I don't know who, but let's just say 6 months later, it was by... Kojo. That is so funny. That is hilarious. Stockton, to be exact. Mexican girl, I think it was the first time they got around black dudes from the South. Stockton, yeah. Stockton is slow. And they were Mexican. I think it was the first time they got around black dudes from the South. Cuckoo, you from the South? Wait, I think you did say Dallas. Cuckoo, where you from? You say you from Dallas again? Somebody said it was from Dallas. But Kojo, yeah, that's what I thought. Man, it was their first time. Yeah, I've never been to Stockton, but I would think that is boring as hell up there. Like, I heard, that's what I heard is boring. Kojo, you had me rolling. That couch was by the dumpster. That is that is hilarious. All those poor people got bit up by your bed bugs. But Dallas, I haven't been to Dallas in a long time. I went to Houston not last year but the year before that. I love Houston. I love Texas, period. I love Texas. I need to go back. I don't know why, but like over here in the quote unquote deep south, like some people they be like, oh, Dallas. I mean not Dallas, they be like Texas ain't the South. Texas ain't the South. I'm like, I'm from LA. To me, Texas is the South. If you look at the map, it's one of the bottom, like it's the how do I put it? It's the lower states of the country. So how is Texas not the South? Like, and then they try to say, oh, well, the culture is different. Well, the culture is different in Florida, but y'all consider that the South. Like, the culture in Florida is not like Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? In Texas, I love Texas culture. Soon as you land in the airport, they got their cowboy hats, their cowboy boots. Like, I love Texas culture, and they be having some good food. They have some good food. They drive crazy though. I will say you will get ran off the road if you don't know where you're going. They will ride your bumper so close in Texas, like they will run you off the road. I know they probably drive crazy in New York too. I haven't been in New York. I used to want to go to New York, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to get lost in New York because it just seemed like it's a lot of confusion going on in New York. It seemed like it's a lot of confusion going on there. I feel like I'm going to get lost. What turned me off about New York is them damn rats, okay? The rat problem. Them rats be as big as cats. And they so bold, like, I'm scared I'm gonna get on the train and then one just, like, we gonna go from one train stop to another, and as soon as the doors open, it's gonna be a big ass rat that's gonna get on and sit right next to me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to go one day though. If I go to New York, I wanna go with a New Yorker, and I probably need like a big group with me, because I just feel like it's just gonna be so much going on. I don't want to get kidnapped in New York. But yeah, Dallas, I haven't been in a long time. But even the pigeons are gangster. That is funny, the pigeons. That place. You know, they say New York is sinking. Is that true? Cuckoo said, we south, the state just so big. It's like Cali, LA, say the Bay different because it's so far away. Well, yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, because I've never been to the Bay. I've never been to the Bay. But just looking at it, it looks kind of different because it's like so many hills in the Bay. And their culture is a little bit different. But I don't know. I guess I'm one of those type of people. I know how to go to different places and appreciate different cultures. But I like the culture in the Bay. But I will honestly say that they're not like LA. I don't think they're like LA. I feel like they're more laid back up north in Northern Cali than Southern Cali. Like, In LA, everybody want to be Hollywood. Everybody want to look like they got it. You get what I'm saying? And the vibes that I get from the Bay is just like, we just want to have a good time. Like, we just, we care about community and having a good time, dancing. You know, LA is a little different. They're a little more stuck up in LA. But that's just my take on it. I do want to visit the Bay one day though, but just looking at, I guess, the media, that's the only way. But yeah, Texas, yeah, somebody, I mean, anytime I see, like, if I see somebody say something on the internet, like, oh, that's not the South, Texas not the South, like, I mean, other people I see correct them, but I always have to correct them, like, yes, it is. It was like one of the last states to even end slavery. And then if you look on it, look at the map, like, it's South. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, that's my little rant, I guess. That's my little rant about that. But y'all, let me see what he say. LA lit. I'm trying to creep down the block and make a right to. LA is lit. I'm done. Man, LA gonna be off limits for a while. Unfortunately. Like, it's crazy. Every time I go back, it was already like, every time I go back, it don't seem like how I left it. It don't seem like where I grew up. But now that it's on fire, like the city is on fire, it's crazy. It don't even seem real. I agree, LA cool, but love the Bay. I mean, Texas was its own country for a while as well. Shoot, now he giving us history. Man, I love Texas. I ain't gonna lie. I love Texas. I feel like that's one of the best. Like, okay. I don't know. I kind of feel like Texas is one of the best states in the South. Because you have so many options. Like, you got big cities. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio. Like, you have so many options versus, like, every other state. Like, okay, Georgia, if you're not in Atlanta, then where you at? You ain't nowhere. If you don't want to live in Atlanta, then it's nowhere else to go in this state. Mississippi, like, come on, we're not even going to talk. Those states, I'm sorry if you're from Mississippi and you're watching this, but those states don't even deserve to be a part of this conversation. They don't even deserve to be a part of this conversation. That's just like, I mean, I think it's another city in New York, not New York City but it's another city outside of New York. I did meet somebody, one of my coworkers, she was from there, but she said it was slow. I forgot where it's from. I think it was like Albany or something. He said it's most definitely one of the best states overall. We ain't trying to go to P-Valley at all. That's funny. Exactly. Man, I couldn't get into that damn show. I don't know, I couldn't get into it. I was like, what is this? But yeah. Yeah, I mean, because you got so many options. You got so many options all in one state. So we'll see, you know. We'll see if they're gonna, because I heard that they gave up some land for this whole immigration thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen that they gave up some land for immigration. operation for immigrate. Was it deportation? That's gonna be interesting. They got so much land there, and so many people was moving there. Let me see. Kojo said, when you out on a date and she's looking at other guys, red flag. Oh, yeah. That's a definite red flag. The date is over. The date is over. I remember when I was like a teenager, when I ain't know no better. It was this guy that we went to the movies, and it was an actress that he had a crush on. And he was like literally, he was, it's one thing, I mean, okay, you can have a crush, but he would like make these noises like, oh, she looked good. And I'm sitting right next to him. I'm like, and then I don't know, I just felt so like, I felt so uncomfortable. I didn't even say anything because I'm young at the time. Like, but he kept doing it. He was just like, damn, she looks so good. I'm like, what? Like, you have no respect, basically. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One thing about Cali people, we gonna migrate. That place is so high. Right. He a 69 guy. Hey. That's funny. Yeah, one thing about Cali people, we gonna migrate. And it's a lot of New Yorkers down here too. Down here it is. Cause I know it's high as hell living over there. I'll be looking at the videos, seeing like what the rent is like in New York. They be living in shoe boxes for like $1,900 living in a shoebox. I'm like, no, that's crazy. That couldn't be me. And a lot of times they don't even be having cars. At least from what I see on TV. Do you got a car, Kojo? Matter of fact, since you in New York, or do you just take the subway? Look, I'm all in your business. But I heard that New Yorkers don't drive. Is that true? But yeah, Texas, man, I'm wondering, is the rent gonna go up over there because there's so many people moving over there? And I think a lot of people in California, they move to Texas because it's not that far. It's only a 2-hour flight, like 2.5-hour flight from Cali to go to Texas. So, and then it's affordable. And you know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas, which they ain't lying. The bugs is bigger, the houses is bigger, the food, everything is bigger. Even the women, y'all, I feel like y'all got some real stallions in Texas. Like, those, not even just the women, the men be big too. They be tall. I be like, damn, what's in y'all water? Like, everybody is big. Not like big as in fat, but like big and tall as in tall. Dang. I can imagine. Really? Yeah, everything is bigger. Yeah, you say you drive and walk, still take the train and the bus. Um, I can guess why you probably still take the train and the bus even though you drive. I'm pretty sure it's probably because you can't find parking half the time, huh? And you probably use your car if you probably gonna leave to the suburbs or go somewhere far. Let me guess. Cool. Why y'all drive so crazy in Texas though? Cause y'all be having so many casualties. Why y'all drive so crazy? Most deaf, a lot of New York people, that motherfucker's different. See, I haven't, a little on the weird side, I haven't really met any weird New Yorkers. But I wouldn't doubt it. There's so many people. Rent is crazy out there. Really? In Dallas? So how much is like a 2-bedroom in a nice area, not the hood? How much is like a 2-bedroom in a nice area in Dallas? Kojo, I know the rent is crazy in New York. Like, you ain't even gotta. I can imagine. I can only imagine how much the rent is in New York. That's what I'm saying. They be driving so close and aggressive. Like, I'm talking like literally, like they'll be literally behind you and they'll just like I remember one time I drove from here, I drove from Atlanta back to Cali, and when I was driving through Texas, through Dallas, like over there where Magic Mountain is, they were driving so fast. They were driving so fast and so close. I couldn't wait to get up out of there. I hate driving through Texas. It takes so long to get out of there. So long. You be so happy to get out of that damn state when you driving. Like when you driving through, you be like, man, I thought I'll never get out of here. 2-bedroom apartment can be $2K plus now in a decent area is getting out of hand. Yeah, that sounds crazy. That sounds like here in Atlanta. Yeah, that sounds like here. Yep, that sounds about right. I think the rent everywhere, I mean, I ain't gonna say everywhere. I think the rent in most urban areas are probably about the same. Unless you move somewhere to like Kansas or New Mexico or something, somewhere where people don't even want to be, you probably wouldn't have to pay that much. But yeah, they drive crazy. And being that people, like so many people is moving there, it's just gonna make the rent go up even more. They gonna have to probably, they might have to like create another major city. All the people that's moving over there. Nice areas, higher. The decent is just okay. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I prefer being in nice areas personally because it keeps certain type of people out. Not kind, but type of people. But that's crazy. 2,000, so 1,000 a bedroom. That's extremely high. I mean, is Houston cheaper than Dallas? Like, what would you say is the difference between Houston and Dallas? Like, is Dallas more busier than Houston? But they say Houston is bigger than Dallas. Houston, I know Houston floods. Houston is pretty big too. That's the crazy part. I don't know, y'all, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It's already 11:34. I gotta take my kids to school in the morning. But it was so nice talking to y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for continuing to support, and we're gonna keep topics like this going on this channel. Y'all know I love to talk about this type of stuff with y'all. I'm trying to get my live set up. I went to Best Buy today so I can get everything that I need so I can set up at my computer so I'm not just sitting in random places. But y'all will be seeing me probably most likely tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out what time is a good time to get up on here. But we'll see. I'm just trying to figure it out. But I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a good night, okay?